The war in Iran has caused oil and gas prices to spike, and it's not just affecting cars on the road. A recent analysis by Deutsche Bank shows those rising oil prices are also leading to airlines hiking their ticket prices. The analysis also warns airlines may start reducing flights and grounding planes altogether if the cost of jet fuel continues to grow. CBS News MoneyWatch reporter Megan Cerullo joins me now. My wife and I were just talking about where we're going to go this summer if we can, and she was looking up some places, and the prices have just ballooned. So how is the war in Iran affecting this?
What you're seeing is a reflection of the fact that airlines are highly exposed to the war in Iran. We know that because the Strait of Hormuz is effectively closed, oil prices have skyrocketed. And after personnel costs, jet fuel costs are the second largest bucket of expenses for airlines. And so what they're doing is they're passing through some of the price increases onto consumers. By one estimate, the pass-through is about 30 to 50%. And that Deutsche Bank analysis that you referred to found that in its analysis of 500 city pairings, that average domestic airfares for later this month, for folks who were booking last week, are up between 15% and 124%. So we are seeing airfares rise, and that's going to affect consumers' propensity to pay and to go away.
Right now, are just sort of the immediate travel prices affected, or also into the summer as families start to book?
That was looking 3 weeks out. We don't know how long this conflict is going to continue on, but jet fuel prices could continue to rise even further. And so flight experts do have some advice for people who are looking to travel for spring break or into the summer. And their advice to consumers is to lock in the lowest fares they can find now, just in case they continue to go up. And the second piece of advice they offered is to monitor airfares. And if that price declines, then they can call up the airline and ask for a refund, which will typically be administered in the form of points or flight credit, but it's better than nothing. And the third thing that folks can do is they can consider booking their tickets with points or rewards, because sometimes these don't fluctuate like cash prices do. Airlines are really sensitive, really good at pricing tickets. And because consumers are paying more to fill up their gas tanks, they find that they have less discretionary income to spend on things like travel, and they stop purchasing tickets, and airlines see demand destruction, then they're going to have to start cutting routes and consider their pricing.
Wow, you can see how this can go from bad to worse. Really quick, I believe you said domestic flights right now between 35 and 50% markup. What about intercontinental?
What we've seen is some overseas carriers are actually being very transparent about how they're increasing fares, and they're adding jet fuel surcharges to ticket prices. What we've seen domestic carriers do is they've more subtly raised prices across the board.
Okay, Megan Cerullo, we know you'll keep an eye on it. Thank you.